So lads, today I'm in my green snuggie. Because it was we get to talk about the meme. I'm not even going to call them a basketball team right now. I'm going to call them a meme that is Chicago Sky, because it's actually getting ridiculous. It's getting absolutely ridiculous, lads.
I can't even call the Chicago Sky a proper basketball team right now. At this point, they've turned into a meme, a complete joke. If you watch their latest game, you know exactly what I mean. The headline says it all. Kelsey Plum showed Angel Reese who's boss as the LA Sparks dominated the Chicago Sky in the WNBA. That's exactly how it went down on the court. The Sparks completely tore the Sky apart.
Better than any of the rookies Chicago Sky have. Obviously, Van Lith was injured. Aisha Sivka probably will be there. She'll probably get there. And again, like, I got out of bed. I wasn't going to make a video on this. I had my pre-recorded videos for Caitlin Clark, but like, I have to just say, they're a meme. They're a meme at this stage. Kelsey Plum takes on Angel Reese and then hits Angel Reese with the too small. Kelsey Plum taunts Angel Reese. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? And I didn't think it was a terrible game from Angel Reese. She did, of course, have... Oh, she ended the game with 4 assists. There was a stage where she had 1 assist and 4 turnovers. She obviously must have 4 assists late on in the game. Because I honestly... I stopped looking at the box score at around the 7 or 8 minute mark. Like, I am...
Kelsey Plum was the standout star who made everything happen. If you think this is wild, or if you've been following this chaos, do me a favor and hit subscribe. Now, let's break down the game, because it deserves a serious look. The matchup was between the Chicago Sky and the LA Sparks. And here's the thing. The Sparks were missing some key players. Cam Brink, Ray Burrell, and Ryan Howard were all sidelined with injuries. They even had to bring back Leah Tu King, a third-round pick who had previously been cut, just to play 13 minutes. On top of that, the team had already added a hardship contract player earlier in the season. So this wasn't exactly a fully loaded Sparks squad, but despite all that, they still completely dominated the Sky.
I looked at the box score, and look, the box score didn't matter. The scary part is, like, I don't know when it comes to the Sky if they're better without Angel Reese or they're just better with Elizabeth Williams on the floor.
That really shows just how rough Chicago looked on the court. But credit where it's due. Kelsey Plum was absolutely incredible. She was the driving force for the Sparks and completely put Angel Reese in her place. It wasn't just about the points she scored. It was her presence, her energy, and the way she got in Angel Reese's head. At one point, Plum even straight up mocked Reese, showing off some serious confidence.
Elizabeth Williams is the best post player for the Chicago Sky right now, by quite a lot. And I don't care if you want to read box scores, you can say what you want. She is the best of these players. She is out of Angel. Like, she had 13 and 12. She had 13 and 12, and it was like, again, what's she probably averaging, like 9 and 13 boards. I assume she's going to lead the WNBA in rebounds again. Like, I'm not going to lie, she was actually quite efficient.
But there was no denying that Plum completely dominated. Angel Reese ended the game with 4 assists, but she also had 4 turnovers earlier. I actually stopped paying attention to the box score around the 7 or 8 minute mark because the stats weren't telling the full story. Watching the game, the Sky looked lost on both ends of the floor. One thing that stood out was the ongoing confusion about whether the Sky performed better with Angel Reese or Elizabeth Williams on the court. Honestly, Williams has been by far the best post player for Chicago this season. In this game, she posted 13 points and 12 rebounds, solid numbers, and is likely on track to lead the WNBA in rebounds again, just like last year. She was efficient too. Even when she missed a shot, she grabbed her own rebound and scored, showing persistence and skill. She even made a kick-out pass at one point, which is rare for her. So, Williams wasn't the issue at all. The real problem was Angel Reese's defense, or more accurately, her lack of it.
If you judge by points per shot possession, because 3 times in the game she missed, caught her own rebound, scored. And I don't mind it, like, if she misses, catches her own rebound, scores, I don't mind it. And she actually kicked out once. I saw her kick out once, pretty good. So it wasn't even the worst game in the world from her, but I have to say, like, she doesn't play defense anymore. Angel Reese doesn't play defense. And like, I know obviously Azare did quite a bit of damage no matter who she was on. But like, Azare Stevens, Kelsey Plum, in fairness, she just went nuclear. She was kind of quiet in the fourth quarter, but she went nuclear in this game. Like, was being left wide open. The Chicago Sky had a little bit of success in their zone, I guess. Chicago Sky's best player on the season has been Beck Allen.
Reese just isn't playing defense anymore. Sure, Asa Stevens caused problems no matter who she was guarding, but Kelsey Plum completely went nuclear against the Sky's defense. Plum wasn't even quiet in the fourth quarter. She was explosive throughout the game. The Sky tried to throw up some zone defense at times, but it barely slowed her down. Speaking of Chicago's best player this season, Beck Allen has been leading the team, averaging around 10 points per game, and she was their top performer in this matchup as well. But even Allen's solid play couldn't mask the team's bigger issues. Ariel Atkins, for example, still hasn't reached double digits in scoring this season and hasn't even cracked 11 points in a single game. Wild, especially since they traded Sonia Citroen for her. On the other hand, the rookies Sonia Citroen and Kiki have been impressive. They're young, and yes, the team is losing games, but both of them played really well in this matchup.
Like, she has been. She's been their best player on the season. She was their best player today, and Beck Allen is up averaging 10 points per game. She's been their best player on the season, was their best player today. Ariel Atkins, has she still not cracked 10 points in a game? No, she has not broken 11 points in a game. They traded Sonia Citron for her. And by the way, Sonia Citron and Kiki Ariafen, like, they're a young team, they're losing games. But like, I watched that game. The two of them were so freaking good. Like, obviously they kind of like, you win games, you lose games, but the two of those rookies, now they did lose it close in the end. But like, Kiki had 11 and 13, and Sonia Citron had 14 and 4 assists, albeit 6 turnovers. I still thought Sonia Citron played well in that game. I thought she played well. However, we're not disrespecting Monica Cohen-McCanny. Too many people disrespected her.
Elizabeth Williams finished with 11 points and 13 rebounds, while Sonia Citroen contributed 14 points and 4 assists. Even with 6 turnovers, I thought Sonia had a solid overall performance. This rookie class is incredible, probably one of the best we've seen. It might not go down as the strongest draft historically, but with players like Layla Lang joining next year and last year's rookies already showing promise, the talent pool is only getting deeper. Add in international players like Aiko McKinney, and the league is looking stacked. But as for the Sky, they're a mess. Their roster is too thin, their defense is lacking, and the effort just isn't there.
Say no. What the hell is that? Like, that is a play that if Caitlin Clark did that play, you'd be saying he's the worst defender in the world. Watch Angel Reese on this play right here. Does she pick up the ball? Does she pick up the ball? Nah, she's just going to run to nowhere, give up a basket. Or does she do anything? She's jogging back on defense. And like, if you ever watch the Chicago Sky getting cooked, like, you can see her consistently play bad defense. Like, you can, if you just watch most of the time Chicago Sky, like, they give up really easy looks. Her positional sense is nearly as bad as Caitlin Clark's. That is the scary thing about Angel Reese. Is that, and by the way, Angel Reese was a really good defender a year ago. I'm not saying Angel Reese does not have that ability in her, but if you are saying that Angel Reese is playing anything other than the worst defense on this team this year, on a team that plays bad defense, you're not watching the games. Like, and that's the thing. We saw it in Rival. She was a good defender in Rival. It is a choice with Angel Reese to play good and bad defense. And I'm going to be honest. Like,
watching Angel Reese, it's clear she alternates between moments of decent defense and outright lapses. Honestly, there were times she just stood around, didn't pick up the ball, jogged back on defense, and basically gave up easy baskets. If Caitlin Clark pulled moves like that, everyone would label her the worst defender in the league. But with Reese, it seems like people give her a pass. The Chicago Sky consistently get exposed on defense, and Reese's positional awareness is almost as poor as Caitlin Clark's.